Asampa FM 94.7. All talk, all day.
When you belong to a party, you must subject yourself to the rules. There must be discipline. And any organization that lacks discipline, no. I mean, we always celebrate the military as the most disciplined institution, and they achieve results. It's because of that discipline, because of that, tenacity, that, strict adherence to rules, to the whole, psyche and philosophy of the establishment. I am aware of many efforts behind the scenes to even reach out to him, to get him to reform and all of that for many, many months. And yet, Usher, the level of tolerance and the fair hearing he has been given her, you can't compare that to what happened with our political opponents. One to say Allotey Jacobs was prevented from entering any party office and meeting any party bigwig. He never reported or said
but he complained about being verbally assaulted online, social media, party.
Yes, I've told you, sir. He left the rank and file demoralized, and people were really disappointed. People were outraged. People didn't like his pronouncement. Certainly, they will reach out to him in that, and I want to believe that they largely did it in a decorous way without threatening his life. I want to believe that, because I'm not aware, sir, he has ever reported to the police, sir, his life was under threat.
May direct message, man. I say, bro, ask Honorable Okudzeto. Former President Rawlings has said worse things against the NDC. So why haven't they suspended him as well?
Former President Rawlings, we must all acknowledge, sir, he's the founder of the party, and he's the chairman of the Council of Elders. And we must show respect to the founder of the party. You can't expect the way, and it's not about different rules for different folks. Debbie,
that's what you're making it look like.
That is not what it is. And you must also acknowledge that the former president has really been consistent over the period, and Usher ne philosophy. He's even encouraged us as young ones to be positively defiant when we see wrongdoing and all of that. And you can't compare what the former president is speaking largely sometimes to matters to do with integrity, matters to do with transparency, probity, accountability. You may not like how he does it, but that's his style. And often he is relying on information that he's received. People have fed him with information. There are times that the informants were wrong or probably were up to some mischief. And we know what has happened, behind the scenes when he's had clarity and when others have had the opportunity also to tell their side of the story. It's a very complex relationship with the founder, but it's good. I always prefer to have a father at home who is very strict, who is you may want to call a disciplinarian, who keeps everybody in check, and an adult in the room. You can't compare that to what has happened in this particular instance.
A former regional chairman, a senior member of the party.
Nobody has taken that away from him, but you must acknowledge, sir, at the end of the day, due process is being followed, and he will have his day at the disciplinary committee. Let's hear what his defense will be, what explanations he has. And as I've told you, the NDC, we have a very, very big hat.
People have said, even this corruption tag on the party when you were in government earlier day was largely fueled by some of the comments from your founder. In the end, Ebasa founder sign make his such comment biwa. Mobile term and anti-party conduct, for which reason you would have to also suspend him. Said Allotey Jacobs nana.
I have indicated to you, sir, about the founder of the party, who is the chairman of the Council of Elders. The Council of Elders, or Mushia, they know how to do peer review. They know how to conduct peer review. The way ministers of state are disciplined, and how they are dismissed from office, and members of parliament, how we may be sanctioned, appearing before the privileges committee and all. And yet the same process. And presidents of the republic go through, even if there must be an impeachment and the kind of votes required, to deaths and all of those things. Yes, it's a democracy, it's rule of law and all of that, but
different rules for different people.
When it comes to seniority, this is the founder. It's virtually the soul of the party. It's the embodiment of the party. It is important that we all accord him. And there are times that when he has spoken and we go closer to listen, you notice that, look, this is the angle he's coming from. This is the information he got. At the time we're not happy, we're criticizing. We didn't have the kind of information that he had. Any day, I would prefer that the NDC remains NDC and not be in a hurry to disown the founder, because the CPP suffered, and up to now it's not been able to recover. When there was a lot of betrayal in the CPP, when people thought that they could do without Nkrumah, we know what happened to the CPP.